Number one rule in the 48 Laws of Power: never outshine the master. In everyday life, what does this look like? Never be too quick or too eager to reveal what you know, what you have, or what you can do. Nope. And this goes for anyone that you meet in a new environment, not just, let's say, a boss or someone higher in the hierarchy. Now, this doesn't mean that you cannot talk about the cool things you've been through, or the cool things you've experienced, or the cool things that you like to do in your spare time or whatever. But understand that sometimes what you reveal can have a way of coming back to bite you. Because you never know how the other person is going to feel or receive what you tell them. You never know whose jealousy you might trigger by telling them something that you think is completely benign. Now, is their jealousy their problem? Absolutely. But the thing about jealous people is that they'll do everything in their power to make it your problem too. And you can unknowingly make yourself an easy target for gossip, for bullying, or for being scapegoated, or just being the target of disdain for people. I'll give you an example from my own life. There was one time where I was at work and I was talking to my supervisor about other different countries. She mentioned a country that she'd grown up in, and I mentioned that I visited that country several years ago. We got onto the topic of vacationing and traveling, and I happened to tell her that that's how I started how my love of foreign languages was born, because I'm a foreign language nerd, and I happened to tell her that I speak 5 languages. And wouldn't you know, this woman, the second I said that, she looked at me like this. And the crazy part, right, is it's not like I just said that out of nowhere, like, oh, look at me, look what I can do. It made sense for the conversation. I was just telling a fun fact about myself, I thought. But the way she looked at me, in the back of my mind was like, but see, that's what can happen when you reveal the things you know. Now, was I wrong to reveal that? No. Again, someone's jealousy or whatever disdain is their problem when it comes to stuff like that. But it's wise and it's self-protective to be selective about what you tell people, because you don't know what people will do with the information that you tell them. You don't know if people will file it away, find some sort of way to start targeting you for it. Now, one thing I am not saying to dim your light for anybody. This is not about dimming your light. But with your cool experiences and your abilities and all that, you want to kind of think of it as a secret weapon. Think of it as a little tool you have in your arsenal. The same way that, let's say if you go out with some pepper spray or some type of weapon, you're not going to go flashing that in the street, because if you do, chances are someone's going to see it and they're going to want to come up and test you. And they're going to start with you because they saw that weapon. But if you would have kept it hidden in your purse or your pocket or what have you, you wouldn't have attracted that attention. Everyone does not need to know everything about you, and that includes the things you've done, the things you know, and the things you have. Reveal those things when necessary and be selective. It protects you. And even if they don't react with jealousy or disdain and they react like they're impressed, that still doesn't guarantee you're safe, because they might be filing that information away to see how they can use you. Some people, as a power play, they'll give you the validation that they think or they sense that you're looking for. And if you don't know what's going on, you might eat that up. And you might think, oh, wow, this person sees me. This person's impressed with me. But really what they've done is they've gained your trust. And now it'll be easier for them to maybe take advantage of you for that ability that you just shared, or that connection that you have, or that resource that you have. This is sometimes why people who have something that's coveted, they gatekeep that resource. Now, gatekeeping gets a bad rap, but sometimes it can be the smartest, most self-protective thing that you can do. Because honestly, you don't want everybody clapping for you, because they'll clap in your face and plot behind your back. By being selective about what you reveal, and by being private about what you know and what you have, it helps prevent people from being able to take advantage of you or even exploit you. And understand, you cannot put the cat back in the bag. sometimes nothing is the smartest thing you can say.